Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Councilperson Lewis has been referred to as a handkerchief head Negro. But more importantly, there should not be juvenile name calling on the city council period. Flint is battling gun violence and crime in our cities. Last week.
And then now on the other end, I'm being attacked by a white colleague calling me a monkey, referring to me as a monkey. That's creating a hostile work environment, and it is impeding the work that I am setting out to do. I'm here to do the business of the city. I'm here for the residents.
Dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh, no, you big dummy. Oh, no, you big dummy. You dummy.
Tell you what she did. She trying to start a motherfucking race war, fabricating shit that ain't even there, taking the heat off her seat, the distraction off her seat she about to lose, creating a damn race war, saying some shit. Dennis Parker made a mistake, fumbled his words, meant to say something else, but said what he said, and then now she trying to make the shit into some race shit. Run into the church. It's the same woman that bashed the whole, everybody. She bashed everybody but Quincy. Well, she bashed all the black people, put it like that. You know, now she want to play the victim. She want to play the victim, boo. Shit ridiculous. Really, lost for words. They say they put in a resolution to suspend Dennis Pfeiffer Monday, which is bullshit. I talked to Dennis yesterday. Well, I ain't talked to him. I corresponded with him. And I told him I'm standing with him, man. And don't even admit to that. Don't even apologize. If you apologize, that means you did something wrong. I told him don't even apologize. You know what I'm saying? And he said the only way he would apologize to her is she apologized to the boys that died in Pulaski fire. Apologized to their mom for walking out in the meeting. He said that's the only way, and we know that ain't gonna happen. So,
hey man, with that being said, that was an old recording, Dennis, that I had when me and Rich was standing with you. That's why it sounded like that. But with that being said, we got Councilman Dennis Pfeiffer on here, man. We come on today. We're not gonna just talk about. We're gonna talk about everything, everything that's going on. We ain't gonna dwell on that monkey, that the words he fumbled, because I'm standing with him. He fumbled the words. Introduce yourself, Mr. Pfeiffer.
Yep, Councilman Dennis Pfeiffer, of resident of FLINT.
FLINT. Man, how you been doing, Councilman?
Good. I'm ready for the holidays. I'm ready for a little break. So,
all right.
Not ready for the snow.
Yeah, it's coming. Hey, it's coming. Hey, Dennis, it's coming.
I know.
You might well get ready for that.
I know.
You know, yeah, it's coming. But shit, man, I just want to know this, right? I made up. Hey, Dennis, we just gonna jump into it. I had made up a game for you. Well, it ain't really a game. It's something like a game. Like what was you thinking?
Okay.
What was you thinking? That's I'm gonna give you. What was you thinking is the title, and I'm gonna give you the scenarios.
Okay.
Okay. What was you thinking when Eva called Jay Winfrey calling Tanya Burns ghetto?
Awkward, feeling awkward.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh. Okay. Okay. When Liddell walked out on the Mitchell boys' mom.
disappointed.
When DeJuan Robinson sent you a letter to apologize.
I'm gonna reuse disappointed again because that's the same thing I told him.
Okay. Okay. What we got here? Hold on. I got some more for you. Hold on. Oh, when you told Eve to go F herself.
What was I thinking? I was thinking damn, that one's a difficult one. What was I thinking when I said that? I was thinking who in the fuck is she to talk to me? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I had talked to Don, your brother, after that happened, and Don was like, "Man, we can't." He said, "Me and Dennis can't stand her."
So she said something under her breath, and that's the whole reason why I started bringing.
So that's how that went. She said something under her breath.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Yeah. She said something under her breath. I didn't pop off for no reason. No, she said something under her breath, and that's why I popped off.
Okay.
But that's the whole reason why I started bringing a camera to council, because her playing victim and saying shit underneath her breath and getting away with it no longer.
Man, okay. When Liddell and Quincy took gifts from Ashley Capital.
Oh, I don't know. That's not allegedly. That's proven.
Okay, Dennis.
When tap dancing, that's not alleged.
Hey, there you go. Dennis, you got me with my own shit. There you go.
You did.
Okay. When Liddell and Quincy took the gifts from Ashley Capital, how did you feel?
Why was I?
What was you thinking? No, what was you thinking? What
was I thinking? Is orange is going to be their color. That's what I was thinking.
Orange jumpsuit. Hey, Dennis, blue and green is the MDOC. Blue with the orange trim.
Well, counties, I think county's orange. So
right.
They had to put the orange ones on. That'd be all right.
Okay, I got one for you, a great one. What was you thinking when you fumbled the monkey word?
What was I thinking? Afterwards, it was awkward, but during the moment, I knew what I was trying to say. So I don't know. I guess just awkward, but I knew what I was trying to say, and obviously it didn't come out right. But no, I wasn't embarrassed or anything, because I know what I meant. So
okay, I got one last one for you. What was you thinking when Liddell got elected president? Recently.
yeah, that's the only time she ever got elected president. She got elected vice president last time.
Oh, okay.
What was I thinking? They're gonna get what they got coming to them.
Okay. Good enough, man. That wasn't a bad game, was it, Dennis? That wasn't a bad game.
That was fun.
Right.
That was fun.
I remember me and Rich did a live last night. Rich Jones and your brother. We was talking about the Hold on.
Oh, my brother was on last night too.
Yeah, he was on there with us, and
okay.
And he had put this up. We was talking about the trash contract, and Don put this up right here. Hold on.
What did he put up? Them crooked politicians were given money to pass the contract. Trash contract. It is a trash contract.
Right. So what's your take on that, man? On the trash contract?
I'm against it, because it's gonna it's gonna cost the residents more money, a lot more money, and they're being lied to. They're being swindled to get a alleged free trash can when that's going to cost them out their ass.
Hey, Dennis, I don't know. I'm gonna say this allegedly. They say them trash cans got tracking devices on them. Is that true?
I don't think they'll have tracking devices. The only thing I know is they're going to be they'll have a serial number on them so that they can identify who they were issued to. But I don't know about any kind of a NFC or tracking device. I don't know about that.
Okay, like that's why I said that's why I said allegedly.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It seems like that'd be a lot of
So
money.
that's that trash contract was a bold move, huh? It's safe to say it was bad for the city, right?
Yeah, it's bogus move. That's for sure.
Okay.
Well, the trash contract when the other council approved this current vendor being $8 to $9 million more was a shit show, and then here we are. This council again wanted to make it even worse by approving an even longer contract for even more money. So you can't fix stupid, man.
Right. Right. Stupid is as stupid does. You're right. You can't teach that. Hey, I want you to chime in, Dennis, about the people that lost all them homes, man. The 200, what was it, 299 or
no? It was
bundled by Deb Cherry. It was Deb Cherry. Okay.
230 in the county, and I think 190 that were actually in the city.
Okay.
But just what we're doing with this trash contract. I mean, they lost their homes because they couldn't pay their taxes, and by this council approving this trash contract is going to raise taxes. So potentially even more folks are going to lose their home because they can't afford to pay the taxes. So we ain't helping anybody out by raising taxes. And
I mean, Dennis. So how would that go? They just knock on your door and say, excuse me, get out of my house. This is my house. I mean, how would that go, man? You in the house drinking some hot cocoa and sitting back watching First 48 or something. You gonna knock at the door. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. So
you know what I'm saying, Dennis?
I know.
You're gonna knock at the door. You know, I mean, well, come on, man.
Well, I think the process is the county has notified all these folks that their house is going up for auction and they're losing. I'm going to say allegedly. We're going to use your word allegedly. The county is allegedly supposed to notify all these folks that their home is going up for auction or whatever else. But once it goes up for auction and it's sold the way it was, I think that whoever bought them, I'm not for sure the name of them, but they would have to go through, eviction process, whatever that is by state law. So I got to imagine that a lot of folks are going to be evicted and potentially thrown out on the curb. I don't know how long that process takes or anything else, but there's going to be probably a lot of people that are going to have to pay rent that they're not used to paying, or find somewhere else to live, or maybe they're going to live in some of these free houses that are the free apartments that everybody's approving. So,
with that being said, well, how you feel about? I did a vlog the other day, a vlog on the tiny homes, tiny houses, whatever they call them. How you feel about that, Dennis? The tiny homes. I don't like that shit.
Well, I'm not necessarily opposed to it. I just don't know if it's a good long-term solution. If it was everybody says that, Section 8 or whatever else. I mean, to my opinion, that's supposed to be, and it should be, transitional housing. The same with these tiny homes. Whether or not you want to live in those by choice is one thing, but I think if anything, it should be transitional. If it's government funded, it should be transitional to be more of a hand up versus a handout. So whether or not you choose to and live there on your own, that's up to you. But
See, my only see, it's a lot of pros and cons with it, right? I did a little research. Like they say it take 30 to 60 grand to build one, right? So I say right here in Flint, Michigan, you
You
can
can
buy a
buy a
nice
you can
home. You can buy a
buy a
nice
house
home.
cheaper than that. Yeah.
55,000, you could buy a nice home, man.
Yeah.
55 grand, you could buy a nice home right here in Flint, Michigan.
Yeah, for sure.
So that right there is some bullshit. Then they say like for the disabled and the elderly, it's compact, it's hard to get around and stuff, and it's just a
Well,
bunch of bullshit. I don't agree with that shit.
well, it's no different than the land bank wanting a tax abatement on some property so they can build some, what do they call those, brownstone homes or whatever. They're stacked
Yeah,
right next to
yeah,
each other. That they're
yeah,
going to
yeah.
spend $230,000 for each one of those homes.
Man,
Like,
you see that, man? I'm like, man, they were starting at 200, I think it was 212 or upward. I said
you,
on the north side of Flint, Michigan.
you can you
How is
can
that
you
even?
can
How is that even possible, Dennis?
you can buy 4 or 5 homes for that. I don't
Yes,
understand it, but
yeah, yeah.
you know,
You could buy half a block over on Alma Street for
yeah,
that money.
for
You know
sure.
what I
You
mean?
can. I mean, you could buy a nice house and the 5 lots next to it for cheaper than that.
Man, all the lot right.
Yeah,
Um,
but it's another government entity trying to swindle the taxpayers of Flint
I'm,
to try to help pay for shit.
hey Dennis, I said if you ain't gonna say it, that's another. They got us falling for the banana in the tailpipe, smoking mirrors bullshit, man.
Yeah, no
Um,
doubt, no doubt.
yeah, yeah.
It's a way to
Um,
get taxpayer money to the shit
yeah.
that can happen.
Yup, exactly. That's crazy, man. But that's crazy, man. I'm not with. I don't like them. I ain't with them tiny homes, man. I ain't with that.
Well, and then the land bank one, they're trying to get a 30-year tax abatement to build those $230,000
Oh,
homes. Is
you
crazy.
up? You up on the singer Rihanna? That's through her organization.
I don't care
I
who
don't
it
know
is.
if you're up on Rihanna. She
Well,
signed to Jay-Z, Rock
well,
Nation.
well,
That's under her organization. They when they was supposed to
that's the
invest in
tiny
three.
home one. I think we're talking about 2 different things. So
Oh
you
yeah,
got
you talk. Oh yeah, we skipped off back to because we was talking about the brownstones, right?
yeah, the
Yeah,
brownstones is the land bank.
that's land bank, right? The
Yeah, that's the land
brownstones.
bank. The
Yeah,
tiny homes is Rihanna.
land bank, man. Land bank steady, man. They steady, man. Man. Hey,
They
horrible. Hold on, Dennis. I gotta make them the big dummy. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me find my button.
Dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh, no, you big dummy. Oh, no, you big dummy. You dummy.
I told you, tap dancing today, man. We ain't messing around, man. Man, Dennis, what's up? What's up with our ARPA funds, man? So I mean, I ain't the smartest person in the world, but when old Uncle Joe, the government, whoever you want to call it, sent us that money. Correct me if I'm right, Dennis. Correct me as I go along. So
Yeah.
we had the epidemic, right? In 2020, right? Then people had to go in their houses. So people they couldn't get their homes fixed. Their roofs and stuff was collapsing, porches, driveways cracked. Then Keisha and them had to start doing hair out their their mama basement, because they couldn't afford the rent on the building. And plus people weren't allowed to come out. I thought it was for economic development, to stimulate the economy for the small businesses and homes. When did it convert over to non-profits and all this other bullshit that's going on, man?
Well, it's
Come on,
supposed to.
Dennis,
I
man.
mean, it's supposed to be for the hardest hit, and that's why we got the most money. Is because we have a I think 70% poverty rate in the city. So that's why we
Yep,
got more
absolutely.
money. So,
Absolutely.
but it's one of those things that at the end of the day, the way the mayor and then the majority of this council wants to go is people are going to get their payday, and it's not going to impact the residents of the city, and it's not going to help anybody. It's going to be a quid pro quo and a payoff to people who are loyal. That's what it's for. That's what it's for.
Okay.
It's going to be the $50,000 payday, and I keep saying the 50,000. The reason that's $50,000 is because people or nonprofits that get $50,000 or less don't necessarily have to file a full income tax return on their nonprofit. So there's a reason that there's $50,000 going to almost everybody.
So let me ask you this then, Dennis. How much money is actually left out of that? What was it, 94 million?
Yeah, I think.
So how much roughly we got left?
I think we got roughly 30 left.
Man.
I think we got roughly 30 left. So.
And I heard Eric was down there trying to get 20 million dedicated for the people, right?
Yep. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think he said 15 to 20, but
right. I know they okay 5, right? 5 million.
Yes, and so far I think we've the major ones that we've given out for the home repair. We've given out to Habitat and what's the other one? Metro Community Development or something.
So you mean to tell me out of 94 million, we might get the drop in the bucket of 5?
Yeah, you might get 5% of it.
Right.
Well, it's going to be
the other day. What was that about? The other day I think they said you had to have an invitation only on behind the dome. People came out, and I heard when they got down there, they put all type of stipulations on getting the money. You got to have this certain document, that document. You know what I mean? Like the one older lady that was in there, I think her name Bethany. She was saying that, see, there's a lot of people that are computer and cell phone illiterate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just face it. And then, she was like, you got to have a printer and all this type of shit and all that, man. Then she said by the time she got down there 3 days later, they said all the money was gone. Or some shit, man. There's a bunch of bull, man.
Well, I think that it's we have a poor job of communicating. I'll say that for one. I know that there are income stipulations and stipulations that.
Hey, Dennis, that's what you want to say? I thought we were tap dancing.
No, well,
you said poor. Hey, you said poor communications.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm with you on that one. Okay.
Because they it's so fucked up. It's because Metro Community Development put out, hey, come in and apply. We're ready to disperse these ARPAs, because they put out a Facebook post and all of that stuff and notified people, and then 2 days later they pulled that down and said they weren't going to do anything. So and I guess the mayor told them to pull it down until after that meeting in the dome. So
he hard, man. He horrible, man. Dennis.
It's a shit show.
Man, that motherfucker horrible, man. He horrible, man. He horrible.
Absolute shit show.
Yep. I call it this. Then hold on. Excuse me. I got you. This when you was on that other shit, Dennis, that I made this like 2 years ago. You see, I got you in there with the Brady Bunch.
I mean,
you see, I got Erica Pass. I got Eva Karen. I got Jerry Ricardo Pass. I got Quincy Heathfrick. Liddell Frack, and I gave Tanya a pass, and I put you in there with the Brady Bunch with well, Hulkenberg not there no more, and Shotgun and Judy. That's before. Hey, Dennis, that's before I did my did my research on you. Cause I ain't gonna even lie to you, Dennis. I thought you was one of these, man. Hold on.
You was one of what? Oh, come on.
I'm sorry. I apologize, though. I'm a man. I apologize. Hold on. Take that down. I'm just being honest with you. I had to get, what I mean?
Never one of those.
I know. I know you're not. I mean, I didn't know it.